Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA. Ocala.
All right, 25 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. 1 week from today is Thanksgiving Day. Robin, how about that, huh?
Nice.
I love Thanksgiving Day. I love what we do. And we come to work because we want to come to work.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure that our first responders also love their jobs and go to their jobs. You know, they work sometimes 12-hour shifts, right? Mm-hmm. Some of them work 24-hour shifts, right?
Yes,
I think my nephew does a 24-hour shift thing or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure. So, one of our great sponsors is Honey Baked Ham, and this is really not an ad for Honey Baked Ham, but somewhere along the line, I found out that they are teaming up with the Gary Sinise Foundation. The actor Gary Sinise, mm-hmm. He's got a heart for veterans and for first responders. And apparently, I'm going to find out the details right now, but apparently they're doing something with Gary Sinise and Honey Baked Ham to bring holiday dinners to first responders that are working not only on Thanksgiving but also on Christmas, right?
For free. Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's just amazing. So Molly Kesmodel, hope I'm saying her name right. She's on the phone and she's going to talk to us about this and give us some entertaining tips as well. So that's all fun in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, good information and some fun. Molly, good morning, Molly. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you.
Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
You have a smile in your voice. You know the Honey Baked Ham ladies that are here in our town. They got that same smile. There must be something about Honey Baked Ham. You guys must attract happy people.
That's right. It's an exciting time of year for us.
Yeah. So how are you? First of all, you doing okay?
I'm doing great. Nice and busy and getting ready for the holiday.
And what is the deal with the Gary Sinise Foundation? Help me understand that.
You know, this year, Honey Baked Ham is supporting first responders through donations to the Gary Sinise Foundation. So we're really excited about working with the Gary Sinise Foundation. We're making it nice and easy for our customers. They'll be able to make donations at the register as they complete their holiday shopping, and all the proceeds will be given to first responders outreach programs.
Oh, so that is awesome.
We're excited about that. We're doing a couple other things as well. We'll be delivering 250 hams and turkeys to the Foundation's Family of Fallen Soldiers and First Responders well this holiday.
Wow.
And then at a local level, I think you said it a little bit earlier, we'll actually be taking holiday meals out to those first responders that are there protecting us 24 hours a day and won't be home for the holiday meal. So they're going to be working on our behalf, and we want to say thank you to them. So we'll be taking out holiday meals so that they can have a good dinner while they're at work protecting us.
And do the first responders have to register with the local Honey Baked Ham here in our community with the address of their place and the number of first responders so they know how much to make for?
What we're doing is whatever firehouse is closest to you, I have one right down the street from me, we're stopping by, introducing ourselves, and letting them know about our program and that we'll be there for them this holiday. So I know we have a store right there locally in Ocala, and they'll be stopping by I'm not sure what the closest fire station or police station to them is, but they'll be stopping by there. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta, so.
You're in Atlanta. I'm right here. I'm just a few blocks from them, and I'm trying to think where's the closest one. All right, so so you know what I like about this is it sounds like all I have to do is go get some food, and then I help out with a donation at the cash register.
That's right. You stop by our store, and it's that time of year that a lot of people will be stopping by to buy their Honey Baked Ham. Perfect ham every time. Make it nice and easy for your holiday. For people that don't know, we also have sides and desserts, and we sell lunch and entertaining platters. So anything you need, and while you're there, you'll have an opportunity to donate to the Gary Sinise Foundation.
We are good customers.
We are.
Yeah, we go there a lot. So tell me about the recipe entertaining tips and all that stuff. What kind of ideas do you have?
Well, our first and our most important idea is start with a Honey Baked Ham on your table, because that's usually the most stressful and difficult thing to do is the ham or the turkey. So if you stop by and pick that up, then it really frees you up to spend time, either making some extra special side dishes and desserts, or if you'd rather, pick up everything at Honey Baked, and then you can sit with your family and friends, and you don't have to worry about cooking. You can get everything you need. But either way, if you go to Honey Baked, you're going to have an effortless holiday because we do it all for you, everything from the turkey to the stuffing.
Do you have a children's table in your home? You know they always have that little card table they set up for the kids. Do you have one of them?
I grew up sitting at one of them.
I think we all did, right?
Yeah.
What's your game of choice for the afternoon? Do you play Monopoly? I remember that when I was a kid. You play Monopoly after the whole thing's over, right? And you get so bored with it, right? or you watch football on TV, right?
I'm usually so full and tired because we're busy right up through Wednesday afternoon. Our stores stay busy. We're open late, open till 7, 8 o'clock at night on the day before Thanksgiving, make it easy for our customers. So
I didn't realize
I'll be watching football and sleeping.
I guess I didn't realize you did turkeys. I just didn't. That never occurred to me.
Yeah, we have a whole turkey, so if you want that presentation of the whole bird on your table, you can get that. Or if you just want an extra meat, we do turkey breasts, both smoked and roasted, that are absolutely delicious.
And how far in advance do we have to make the reservations for Thanksgiving?
You know, you can call in and reserve it, but we'll have plenty of product to sell right up until that last hour. Mm-hmm. So really no reservation is needed. You can just come on in and pick up. Or if you want to send something to out of state to grandma or grandpa, you can order online and have something delivered. If you order it by Friday, you can have it for Tuesday delivery. So all of that information's on our website.
And sometimes people like to go on family picnics on that day. Do you have different kinds of items we can purchase, like box lunches and things like that, without having to worry about taking the whole bird?
Yeah, it's a good question. We do box lunches, and it sounds like you all are good customers, and you probably had one or two.
Yeah,
we have.
Those busy days of the week when everybody's coming in for a ham and turkey, you might not be able to get a box lunch, but you could get our best picnic item is our boneless ham because it's nice and easy because there's no bone. It just peels off. You can get a boneless ham and a bag of rolls, and you've got a picnic right there.
Oh, okay. Somebody just texted me on Facebook and said that we have a lot of firehouses in Ocala, and I know
yes,
that.
We do.
I just didn't know where the nearest one was. So the other part of this is, can they just go ahead and buy? Like, if they knew there was 30 guys there, 30 guys, is that right? That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, they know there's 30 guys there, so can they just kind of fork it over and kind of organize? Would you deliver it if we get? Okay, let's say somebody wants to buy for, I'm trying to paraphrase this. If somebody buys for an entire firehouse, 30 guys, it sounds like, and probably ladies, I don't mean to be leaving out the ladies. So, I mean, could we do that? Could I just buy for the whole firehouse and do you deliver it or do we deliver it?
Well, what we're doing is in the local community right there in Ocala, Ted and Candy are our franchise owners, and they'll be reaching out to the firehouse closest to them, and they'll be making those deliveries. Or if it's easier for the firehouse, we'll invite them to stop by. But they'll reach out to the firehouse closest to them and
that's a great
support
idea.
them. Yeah.
That's a great idea. And the police, too. Let's not forget the police, the sheriff's office.
Sure.
We're going to help our first responders have a good Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Wow. I love this.
Responders.
I love this idea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Molly, thank you for being on. Did I pronounce your name wrong or right?
No, you did a very nice job.
Okay. Molly, have a great Thanksgiving yourself, and make sure the kids have a little, something fun at that table.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Thank you, Molly.
Stop by and see ya.
Thank you, Molly. That was fun. We will take a little break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. It'll be sunny and pleasant on this Thursday with a high of 76 to 80. Then clear to partly cloudy and comfortable Thursday night. Lows ranging from the upper 40s and 50s inland to about 64 along the coast. Friday, mostly sunny and warm, high 78 to 82. Saturday, mostly sunny and becoming breezy and pleasant, the high 76 to 80. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hey folks, Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala is closed for Thanksgiving and the day after. But come Saturday, they'll be open with a huge Black Saturday 20% off sale. We promise you come to Bob Wine's this Saturday and we'll wow you with one-day deals on practically everything in our huge 5-acre garden. We're talking Christmas cactus, poinsettias, azaleas, camellias, even green and growing Christmas trees. Just about everything you take 20% right off the top are already low prices. Of course, there are some exclusions, but take our word for it. This deal is too good to miss. Remember, it's for one day only, Saturday, November 26th. Special store hours too, 9 to 3, or until the last customer is served. Forget about Black Friday this year. It's a Black Saturday on everything green at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, just east of Lake Weir Avenue. Bob Wine's, truly a Christmas garden place like no other.
How you can turn a little bit of coffee, cinnamon, and sugar into something your skin will love. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
Well, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Gardner. Ready to check out? Here we go. Clean air. I don't see a price on that.
Price check on clean air.
What else have we got here? Clean water. Gotta check that, too.
Price check on clean water.
Let's see. Healthy habitat for you and
You can't put a price on our environment. What you can do is support those farmers and others who care for our priceless natural resources. Conservation, there's something in it for you. Brought to you by the Natural Resources Conservation Service.
Southeast AgNet is social. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, where you can be sure to find all of the agriculture news for the Southeast.
With 4 ingredients you probably already have in your cabinets and may use in the morning with your coffee, you can make a do-it-yourself cinnamon coffee body scrub that is just as good, if not better, than a pricey scrub at any beauty supply store. Not only that, it smells delicious, makes your skin feels smoother, and it makes a great gift. Here's what you'll need: a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, a 1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of coffee grounds, either used or fresh, they work the same, and a tablespoon of cinnamon. If you're planning to give as a gift, you'll need mason jars. Combine all of the ingredients and mix well. Then scoop the mixture into your mason jars and seal. This makes approximately 3/4 of a cup of scrub and will fill 2 4-ounce mason jars or 1 8-ounce jar. To use, apply a generous amount of the scrub on wet skin in the tub or shower and massage in circles, then rinse with warm water. Some say the coffee is good for reducing the appearance of cellulite and tightening skin. The cinnamon is also said to be a good energy booster. The sugar acts as a good skin exfoliator, and the coconut oil is moisturizing. Your homemade cinnamon coffee scrub should last about 6 months. If the contents begin to separate, just give it a good stir and you're good to go. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
Experience Christmas at Gaylord Palms, presented by Fujifilm Instax, November 18th through January 1st. Enjoy spectacular holiday decor, dining, and entertainment, including ice, with an all-new theme featuring a Charlie Brown Christmas, Cirque Dreams Unwrapped stage show, breakfast with Charlie Brown and friends, Alpine Rush snow tubing, and much more. It's everything Christmas in one extraordinary place. Tickets and overnight packages, including priority extra cool hour admission to ice, are on sale now at Christmas@GaylordPalms.com.
Christmas time is here, and this holiday season, Gaylord Palms puts a brand new twist on a Christmas classic. It's Ice, presented by Pepsi, featuring a Charlie Brown Christmas by Charles Schulz, November 18th through January 1st. See the whole Peanuts gang carved in over 2 million pounds of colorful ice, including Snoopy's decorated doghouse, and dancing at the holiday play rehearsal. Your awe-inspiring experience concludes with the wonder of the nativity in ice. For tickets and packages, visit Christmas@GaylordPalms.com.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new trunk.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Robin, how do you like my design?
You're designing a box?
That's not a box. It's a doghouse.
Rough draft for your rough? Sounds like you need personal service.
I do?
Yes, to print the blueprints. See Mark at the Personal Service Center. He can print blueprints, notarize permit applications, print and mail out invoices, and even provide great-looking business cards.
Personal Service Center. That's the one on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, right?
Just look for the yellow signs. Your pedigree palace will be a reality in no time.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. Don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
All right, 10 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. It's really beautiful out there right now, actually. Looks like it's going to be a nice week all week. A little bit cooler, right, than normal, but nobody's complaining, especially on Saturday. We have Light Up Ocala.
Yeah.
We like when the cool weather comes in as we try to usher in the holiday season. Susan C. Keating is on the phone. She's the president and CEO of the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, and she's going to give us some financial tips for the holiday shopping season and things maybe to avoid, and maybe if you're younger, just graduating, whether college or high school, a couple of tips. When you're that age, you know what you get in the mail all the time? Credit cards.
Yes.
Oh, big mistake. Sure. Don't even touch those. No, touch one of them. but talk to somebody like Susan Keating, and we're going to do that right now. Good morning, Susan. How are you?
Good morning, Larry. Thank you.
Yeah, we always say avoid those credit cards, but we really should have at least one, right? I mean, isn't it good to start the whole credit thing when you're young?
Well, absolutely. Credit cards and debt are not a bad thing. Loans are not a bad thing. I mean, they can help people sort of move forward and basically buy or do things that are important. I mean, but what's critical, whether it's a credit card, a student loan, a mortgage loan, whatever, is that people understand what loans they have and that they understand that they need to back, and they should do so by living within their means and within a very defined and specific budget.
When you talk about credit counseling, that sounds like somebody who has not followed those rules would need that counseling, right?
Well, very often our counselors sort of intervene and help people that have gotten in over their heads in debt. But what I would also say, a lot of what our financial counselors do is to work with people to create budgets and plans to have a successful and healthy financial future. So, and just maybe a little bit for your listeners, the NFCC has been providing services, our members have provided services to millions of people since 1951. And so, some of what we do is around credit card debt. Some of what we do is around mortgage debt for people that are possibly, facing foreclosure they're late on their payments. But what I would also say is that today one of the bigger problems and an area that is very alarming and concerning is the growth in student debt and the number of graduates that are carrying about an average of $37,000 in debt, which is a 6% increase over just last year.
Wow. So, but there's almost like no choice. They're in a situation where, they have to finish school, so they have to get into that debt, or am I wrong about that?
Well, I think it really depends on the student, what their career and future plans are, what their potential income might be, and it's those sort of considerations that ought to drive how much student debt or not they choose to take on. But whatever they choose to do, they've got to be very thoughtful about any loans. They need to understand what their repayment options are, particularly if they're graduating, and they need to make sure that they stay on point and are paying back those loans, and that they're not past due, and that they're not defaulting on their loans. And just to give a perspective, right now we have 43 million student loan borrowers in this country that owe $1.4 trillion in student debt, and 25% of them are past due. 25% are past 8 million are defaulting on those loans. So that's a concern, and it's alarming.
That is a concern, yeah.
Well, how come they're doing that? Because they know that the loan has to be repaid, so as soon as they get their degree, they got to get a job, and that should be their first priority, to pay the loan back.
Absolutely. But, sometimes plans don't always kind of develop as one would hope. Some may not be able to find jobs. Others may not be able to find jobs at the same income level that they had hoped for. Others may find that they've had some other sort of emergency within the family, whatever. So things happen, and I think what's important is not so much focusing on how did they get where they are, but rather taking control of their future, understanding where they are, what their options are, and if they need help sort of navigating through their financial circumstances, get to a trusted advisor, an advocate who can help them sort through all this and again get back on their feet financially.
Yeah, it sounds like a double message here. Those who are not in that situation, do what you need to do to stay away from that. But those who are, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and the light at the end of the tunnel comes with help from professionals who've been doing it a long time. Sounds like you guys have been doing it a long time. So, I mean, do we send both groups of people to the website? Do we, like somebody who says, I don't ever want to get in that, let me get some advice because I'm a little bit in the dark. Do they go to the website also?
Absolutely. So, two things. Let me give you the website. It's studentloanhelp.org.
Okay.
And I would also give you the toll-free number, which is 877-406-6322. And again, these borrowers or these students that might just need some help creating budgets or considering their future even beyond student loans, be right up front with the counselor. Say, here's what I need to accomplish. How can you help me? And let's work through this together.
Okay.
Can a student consolidate the student loan if they're going to purchase a home? Can they add that student loan into the borrowing price of the home and then thereby paying off the student loan?
So in some cases, they can. What I would say is critically important is that students look at all of their repayment options. And again, that part of the challenge right now is that there are so many repayment options that at times it can be overwhelming for borrowers. So in some cases, it might make sense just to address the student loan separately. In other cases, it may make sense rather to pay off their credit card debt and apply that additional sort of monthly income to their student debt. In other cases, they may qualify for and want to consider a mortgage. But, the facts are, right now, with the levels of student debt, we at the NFCC, we see this as a real drag on economic growth right now. And for those that are past due or those that are defaulting, there are serious consequences, which could be that it's impacting their credit scores. It could be a setback. They might not be able to purchase a home. For parents that have co-signed some of these loans, they may not be able to retire. And again, all this is aside from the fact that if people are late and delinquent, that there are collection fees, they could get sued, there are potential wage garnishment issues. I mean, it is really important to just understand where you are and how best to kind of manage the full sort of portfolio of saving any loans and so forth that someone has as part of their financial package.
Okay, Susan, I wrote the toll-free number 877-406-6322. And
correct.
Can you repeat the website again, please?
Yes, studentloanhelp.org. And I'm going to give you one other website, which is debtadvice.org. Both of those are NFCC websites, and there's just all kinds of information and opportunities to get information and get some assistance from a real professional counselor.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
Really good information. It's so important to get the education, but at the same time, it's not cheap. And I know if you're in that predicament right now, it is starting to pile up on you. So there's a smart way to do it. If you need help, whether it's whether you've gotten into the red or not, studentloanhelp.org, debtadvice.org, and the toll-free number that Susan gave us, 877-406-6322. And, of course, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling has a website also, nfcc.org.
Absolutely.
Susan, great information. Thank you so much for being on there with us. Have a great holiday season, and you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. All right, we will take a little break, and we will be right back.